A few days ago, Tyson Fury issued a challenge to one of his co-promoters in Frank Warren. He said, "Back in the gym today, and here's my challenge. I challenge Frank Warren to get me a fight in the northwest of England anytime soon. July, August, whenever you're ready, Frank, I'll be ready. Let's do it at a football stadium, not a problem. Get me an opponent and I'm knocking him out, Frank. There you go, Frank Warren, make it happen. Because the so-called big dogs don't want no smoke until December, and I'm ready to fight now. Come on." Now, Fury has said this after claiming that Andy Ruiz priced himself out and made unreasonable demands. I mean, Tyson Fury is the king of unreasonable demands. Anyway, his other co-promoter, Bob Arum, came out and said the following more recently. He said, "They're waiting now, both fighters, for the end of the year to fight each other in the Middle East, because that's where the big money is." And of course, he's referring to Fury and Usyk. He went on to say, "Right now, I think he's going to wait to fight. But with Tyson Fury, it depends on how he wakes up in the morning. I don't know if Tyson Fury has an idea of what he wants to do." So that's what Bob Arum said. And Fury responded today with the following. "I know what I want, Bob. I want you to get me that fight I'm due. Or give me my contract back." Interesting stuff. Now look, it can't be easy promoting Tyson Fury because of the fact that the guy lies non-stop. And if you're not willing to participate in his lies, he's going to get angry with you, or his dad's going to get angry with you. We saw that with Sugar Hill, where John Fury was saying that Sugar Hill should be sacked for telling the truth. Now, Bob Arum is a guy who famously said, "Yesterday I was lying, but today I'm telling the truth," which shows you what kind of relationship that he has with honesty. Be that as it may, Bob Arum has a good working relationship with Alex Krasuk and Igis Klimas. He makes fights with them on a regular basis. They're not happy with the way they were messed around by Team Fury. And I suspect that Bob Arum might find it a little uncomfortable because he knows that Klimas and Krasuk are good boxing people. They're easy to work with. I think there may be an element of Fury embarrassing Bob Arum with his behavior. That's why Bob Arum came out and said that he doesn't think Fury knows what he wants to do from one day to the next. And of course, Fury takes offense to that, tells Bob Arum to give me the fight that he's due or give him his contract back. Now look, Tyson Fury used to be allowed into the United States. He had several fights over there. And that's when he did that ESPN deal and Top Rank deal, obviously. But now he's no longer permitted to enter the USA. It kind of makes that Top Rank contract not necessarily null and void, but Fury might not feel good about that contract right now. Is Bob Arum still taking a cut of Tyson Fury's purses, even though Fury's not fighting in the States and Bob Arum doesn't have anything to do with putting those shows on? That's a question. And when he said to Bob Arum, "I want you to get me that fight I'm due," does that mean there's just one fight left on his Top Rank contract? How many fights are left on his Queensberry contract? I can't help but suspect that there's a lot of John Fury's influence going on here. I suspect that John Fury not only wants to train Tyson, but he'd also like to manage and even promote him. I suspect that John Fury would like him and his son to go solo and break free of all these promoters. I think that's one of the reasons that John Fury's been so scathing of the promoters. He's spoken out against Frank Warren. He said some not too complimentary things about Bob Arum as well. Is Tyson Fury actually trying to get out of his promotional contract? And is he trying to do that by making his promoters absolutely sick to death of him? Presumably, Tyson Fury was guaranteed a certain amount per fight under his Top Rank contract and also potentially under his Queensberry contract. If they're not able to come up with that type of money to fulfill the obligations in the contract, then Tyson Fury either needs to shut his mouth and just wait for the big Usyk fight in December in Saudi, or take a pay cut. Because as Eddie Hearn keeps saying, he's obviously not worth as much money as he thinks he is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Are you sick and tired of the mainstream mindset? Does the dogmatic conformity and pathological ignorance have you tearing your hair out in frustration? Then don't be alone. Come and join our brotherhood on Patreon. We stand as a beacon of reason against an army of insanity. You'll gain access to my weekly topical podcast where we take more deep dives than Jacques Cousteau on an endless variety of subjects. There's also videos, interviews, live Q&As, as well as a vast back catalogue of previous episodes, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen via the Patreon app or download in high-quality MP3. Connect with myself and hundreds of other members in our Element chat group. There's no contract, no commitment, you can cancel at any time, and it's cheaper than a Mickey D's McMuffin. Just head to my Patreon page via the link below this video and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. I'll see you over there.